Welcome to yet another edition of One Health, where we unpack more information around breast cancer in commemoration of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Today, I have with me Miss F Takawira. She's a breast cancer survivor and she's here to share with us her story and inspire other women out there who may be going through the same thing. Mrs. Takawira, tell us about your journey.
Thank you, Doc. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2008. I knew little about breast cancer. So after my diagnosis, I quickly went to find out about breast cancer, but it was a devastating period for us as a family and for me as an individual, as a woman, to come to terms with having one of my breasts taken off because I had breast cancer on that particular breast. I thank God for taking me through, and I thank God for my family, my husband, my mom-in-law and my mom, and everyone was there to support me, especially my husband Sima. He stood with me, and as we went through the whole process of mastectomy, that's the operation to remove the breast, and then going through chemotherapy, which was a very rigorous treatment. It's I don't know how to explain it, but it comes with a lot of pains and the loss of hair and fatigue and everything. So I lost my hair at that time and I had to put on a wig, sometimes a doek, because you know how it is, how it feels to go around with a bald head which had no hair, not even a sign of hair coming out. So it was a 6 months period. After every 3 weeks, I would go for chemotherapy. And then after chemotherapy, I needed to have radiotherapy, but I couldn't go for radiotherapy that time. You know, 2008 was a difficult year. I couldn't go for radiotherapy because the machines were constantly breaking down. I opted to go to South Africa, but still, we couldn't come up with that, the finances that we needed. But here I am today after that. 10 years, 11 years after that, here I am as a survivor. And I thank God for seeing me through all that period.
Oh, wow. Phenomenal story there. What challenges did you encounter during the process around society, around family? What sort of challenges did you encounter?
I think I've explained about family. I didn't have any challenges with family. They were very supportive. Community was also very supportive. I think it's because I just told everyone. I would tell my neighbors that this is my situation, and they were very supportive. Church, I can't say much about it because these were the guys who stood with me through prayer and support. And what else? The community, the workplace, everywhere. I did get a lot of support. So I think that's the reason why I managed to sail through, though the treatment was very expensive. During the 2008, you know what was happening.
Inflation.
Yes, yeah, but I thank God that we managed through that time to get the medication. Sometimes you would not get it from the local pharmacies. You had to look it from other places.
Oh.
You would be surprised. You know, there was one day when my husband was moving around in industrial areas in Wellington. At a certain place where they would get that medication, and he would move around with a cooler box because the medication needs to be in under refrigeration. But yeah, we managed.
And what about emotional? What kind of emotional trauma did you go through? What emotional things did you have to deal with from the time you were diagnosed?
The thought of having cancer was like a death sentence. But I thank God, the surgeon who operated on me and told me that this is breast cancer, he quickly told me to go to the cancer center for counseling. And there I also met a lady, Sister Agatha, who was also a breast cancer survivor. So I was like, if this lady managed, how about me? I'm still younger than her. So it gave me a lot of hope. I was counseled, and you know, even during treatment, you would go there and get pampered. I don't know if they still have all those facilities where you would go for massages, where you would go for reflexology, where you would go for relaxation. I'll need to follow up that if they're still doing. But during my time, that really helped me to go through. Yeah.
Any words of advice to those who've just been diagnosed or those that are contemplating about going for the cancer screening?
The thing with us in Zimbabwe, it's very unfortunate that Zimbabwe, with such a high literacy rate, people are not aware about these cancers. And when I talk about breast cancer, you find that people don't really understand and they don't know. Just like me as well, I only managed to know much about it after being affected by it. So what I would want the people of Zimbabwe to know is that they should get screened. Early detection saves lives. Because for me, if I look at it, if I had been going for screening, I wouldn't have gone as further as stage 3 because I was diagnosed at stage 3. So the earlier you are diagnosed, the better, and the cheaper the medication. But if you delay, then the medication will be very expensive, and sometimes the rate of survival is very low. So I would advise Zimbabweans to, whenever they hear about screening, just go, especially if it's free. Even if it's you have to pay a little amount, it's better for you to go and get screened and know that this is my position.
Are there any support groups for breast cancer?
Yes, there's quite a lot of support groups. The Cancer Association, there is a breast cancer group called Reach for Recovery. I'm also part of that group, yes. Yeah.
Wow. So how do people get connected within those support groups? Is there a number? Is there a place that they can come?
Yeah, they can visit the Cancer Association, 60 Livingstone Avenue, because they really are the people who can help, who can counsel, who can give advice, who can give information. There's lots of literature about all the types of cancers. They can help, and I think they do. They have a Facebook page where they also, and even Reach for Recovery has a Facebook page. But the best way that we normally get connected to people is through hospitals. Because once someone is diagnosed or is in hospital, is admitted, we also do hospital visits.
Oh, wow.
So when you are diagnosed and you are fortunate that we get the information, one of the volunteers will go and visit and give you support. Yeah.
Fantastic work that you're doing there. Really, you've transformed the lives of many within communities by using your own testimonial and your own journey to actually impart strength into other people that are going through similar situations. So I really want to thank you.
Before you thank me, sorry.
Yes.
I would also want to just let the men also know that they can also be affected by breast cancer. Here in Zimbabwe, also we have quite a few who've already gone through this whole process of mastectomy and chemotherapy. So men are also affected. Yes, it's not only women. Of course, men are a few that will get affected, but it will be good for anyone to know their status.
So men should also go for screening?
Men should also go for screening, yes.
Wow.
For breast cancer especially.
Thank you very, very much, Mrs. Takawira, for taking such time to come and share with our audience, with our subscribers, with our followers on this fantastic initiative that you are running. And as NetOne, for those that are in the Mavuku area, we shall be at Mavuku Clinic near Kamunu Shopping Center on Saturday the 19th of October. There will be free cancer screening there. So please, for those who can make it, use this opportunity to know your status and get detected early, and that could just save your life. Thank you.
And I'll also be there
Yes.
to share my story and to answer some of the questions that you would want. Thank you.
Thank you so much.